masters of the universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor. And the masters of the universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe.
So this is one-to-one. I did a little walkthrough earlier explaining some of the details. There will be obviously some changes from prototype to final. Things like, obviously, you know, the hinges on all the doors will work. The elevator will go up and down. The trap door will collapse. And a lot of the interior will be shelled away, so those hard edges you see won't be there. That's just to hold the structure. And things like, you know, that giant metal peg that's sticking out the top, that's just to hold it together. That can be the final product. But it'll come with pretty, you know, figures not included, but it'll have the blaster, it'll have the flag, it'll have the training device, it'll have 2 secret doors, one in the back and one on the side. The one in the back will have a little keyhole that Scareglow's key will fit. And in the front, there'll be a little slot where He-Man's power sword can go. Because that's what he did in the mini-comic, is he inserted his sword, and that's what opened the door. Let's see, I covered a lot of it earlier. The pawn on the top and the carrying case part will be detachable. Let's see, the ladder is included, the jetpack is included, the prison cell. There'll be a little place where you can mount the Sword of Power and the Sword of Protection. There'll be other places to mount other shields. It'll have the flags that hang behind the chair. Let's see, keep spinning it so I can see it. Oh, the Wind Raider stand there, so you can plug the Wind Raider stand in and park your Wind Raider. If you have a Wind Raider, still on sale on MattyCollector.com.
Nice.
The door on the top there will open, and there's a little holder for your orb. So if you didn't get the orb holder with Temple of Darkness Sorceress, like the Horsemen who don't have a sample because I never sent them one, you can finally get a orb holder that's a little bit smaller, and it fits inside, that door opens up. I think I hit everything with the castle. There's a lot going on. I definitely...
Armor?
What was that?
Armor?
Oh yeah, the armor, the computer screens. The armor will be hollowed out, so it's not going to be like a solid giant figure. It'll be more like a piece of chalk that you could decorate the castle with, as well as the computer screens, the view screen. Gosh, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. There's a lot. There's chains. There's 2 new weapons. It'll come with the mace and the blaster that'll fit in the weapons rack. If you bought the weapons rack separately, it's not included. Castle Grayskull Man is not included, but he can fit right there. It's amazing. It's going to go back on pre-sale tomorrow for $275 for about 2 weeks. So if you didn't already pre-order it at $250 and wanted to wait for the sculpt, you now can pre-order it for $275. We don't know if we're going to do day of. We may not. We may just sell kind of whatever customer service stock we have left, which will be extremely limited. So it may just be pre-order only because we've already way exceeded the minimum we needed to do. And it's a little risky to produce you know, a lot of extra toys at $250. It'll actually be probably $300 day of if you wait till November, December when it ships. So if you're waiting for day of, there may not be day of. If there is, it'll be $300. So if you didn't get it, now's your chance at $275. Aside from the castle, the other big announcement for Masters of the Universe is our Filmation series. I heard a few people wanted more Filmation characters.
Yes.
Who likes Filmation characters?
Yeah.
So there's going to be an add-on. That was Val screaming at me, girl. There's going to be an add-on Filmation series that's going to go on sale tomorrow. It's a 6-figure series that's going to ship starting in July. So 1 figure, July through December. 6 all-new characters. They're going to be, like I just new characters from the show. Villains, guest appearance heroes. It's not going to be like Filmation version of He-Man or Filmation Merman. It's all going to be characters like Icer and Chakotay and Batros, those kind of, or Fangman, those kind of things. There will be characters from both Masters of the Universe and Princess of Power in that series, and there will be good guys and bad guys, and at least one of them is going to be a little bit of a wild card. Not a character that's like totally out of the blue, but not a character like everyone's been screaming about, but one that we think really makes a really great figure. But we're really trying to pump out a lot of those fan-demanded characters, and I think all of them are really going to be huge hits. They will, some of them may be available day of, but the only way to really lock it in is to pre-order it and add on the sub. The advantages to buying the sub is obviously you save on shipping, starting with the 2nd figure. The 1st figure will ship separate, and you'll avoid sellouts if there is day of stock. They'll be the same price as the regular figures, same packaging. It'll look just like a regular classics figure. They'll all come with accessories, mostly inspired by the show. Like Chakotay comes in a little dark beast, little minion thingy that really did a number on that poor kid in that episode. Batros comes in a repaint of Spike Wars mace, and Icer comes with an icicle stabby weapon and a staff of snow. So that's the big Filmation series. It'll go on sale tomorrow on Matty Collector, just as the pre-sale for the castle will reopen. We also have some new figures. We revealed Castaspella, who will come with the disc that clips onto her back, as well as a shield and a clip-on power burst, like a magical power burst that will clip onto her spell-casting hand. Trying to get that in the line for a long time now. Let's see, we also revealed Mantenna. Oh, Mantenna. He is a fully tooled sculpt. Does he share hands? Where's Eric? Any shared parts? The hands and the crotch, straight from Eric. There you go. So used crotch and used hands. Otherwise, he's pretty much 100% sculpt. He's got 4 completely articulated legs. He comes with 2 sets of eyeballs poking out and eyeballs in. You actually have to remove the mouth. Actually, also separates in order to put the eyes in, because otherwise the eyes wouldn't jam in the holes. So there's a little assembly there if you want to swap up, but you won't see any crease lines. It'll look just fine. So that's how the eyes will work. He'll come with his Horde bow, just like the vintage figure. We also have the other version of New Adventures He-Man. So both versions in one package. You get 2 heads and 2 sets of armor. We weren't sure originally when we showed him at the convention last summer. Maybe we could go to New York. It's actually here, in the other room. But you will have both the helmeted head, the full body armor, and then the bandolier with the ponytail head. So you get both of those, the laser shield and the laser version of the sword. That'll fit into his back in the bandolier. Let's see, anything. You can also see, closer to production versions of Fighting Foeman. I'll flip that around so you can read the bio in a little bit. Oh, the stands, the stackable stands. So you get 3 in a package, and those can be tiered, they can be laid across. It's a great way to display figures. I know a lot of people, myself included, are running out of display space on your shelf. So the stackable stands will also be a great way to add extra walls onto the castle. If you want to buy a whole bunch of them and stack them up, you'll be able to build extra walls. So the deck of the same color as the castle. We also have the shells, the clam shell protectors. Those are actually going to go on sale, I think, in just a month or 2. They're pretty much final, so you'll get 4 of those in a pack. I think it's $15 or $12. I can't remember off the top of my head. So those are the clam shells that are formed exactly to fit a Masters of the Classics figure. It has the logo on the back, and it has a little cutout so you can hang it on your wall. So even though it covers the J-hook, you'll still be able to mount it because there's sort of a hole built into the package. I think that's it for MOTU. That's a lot. I mean, we're looking at a $275 giant 6-inch playset. No one does giant playsets these days. I mean, seriously, when's the last time you saw anyone do a playset like this? I could not be more proud. We could not have done the playset without the fans. It's you guys that made this happen. I mean, the Horsemen, the design team, led by Ruben and Bill and Mario, Brittany, the engineer on it, myself from the marketing side. We really worked hard to deliver this, but it's you guys, by supporting the resale through a Bishi, is what made this happen. It's unprecedented, and you have no one but yourselves to thank. So really, I was a huge round of applause to the fans for making this happen. We get a castle. It's amazing. All right, so let's see, that wraps up MOTU. Then we have the Ecto goggles. Unfortunately, the working model didn't make the show. But the way it's going to work is it takes 2 AA batteries. When you put it on, as you turn the dial, you're going to see Slimer flying back and forth. If you have the PKE meter, the louder the PKE meter gets, the faster Slimer is going to fly. And only if you have the PKE meter, you'll also see the library ghost. You only see the library ghosts if you have the PKE meter, which is also still on sale on Matty Collector. So pick one up now in preparation for your Ecto goggles. So that'll be $110 and it goes on sale in July. So we'll have the working model in San Diego. I wish it made the show because it really, really is amazing to see the holograms of well, not holograms, but the animation of Slimer, the library goes flying back and forth. It's got about 10 different animations, and Slimer, he flies literally right at you and slimes the screen, and slime dribbles down. It's very cool. Let's see, moving on from Ghostbusters, we have our Watchmen line. So that's every other month on Matty Collector. Yeah, amazing line. I can't believe we're finally getting comic book Watchmen figures. Really have to thank our partners at DC and Warner Brothers for helping make this happen, because this has been a wish list for fans. I know myself for, since 1985, pretty much. We've wanted comic book versions. So Rorschach is already sold out. Dr. Manhattan goes on sale next month, followed by Silk Spectre. You can see final versions of them. And then upcoming figures, Night Owl and the Comedian. Comedian's got a lot of stuff. He's got a rifle, a gun, and a flamethrower that attaches to his back. After that, we get to our Clubbing Nurse figures. You can see the final versions of Elongated Man. Check out that magnifying glass. That actually really is a magnifying glass. We can open it up and you can see his eyes inside of it. As well as a detachable arm that has a stretchy arm that can plug on, so you can swap out hands. Then you've got Larfleeze and Orange Lantern. I think they changed it from Agent Orange to Orange Lantern. And then our new Huntress, you can see the Deco on Huntress there. She comes with a crossbow, as well as a kick-ass personality and sculpt. And then the new figure Fire, who comes with a snap-on fire attachment to your arm. So all the avail dates are noted on the signage. The only avail date that is different is Mantenna. Mantenna is our first actual slip out. So he was supposed to be the September monthly figure. He's now going to be October. So there'll be 2 Masters of the Universe Club figures in October. And there'll be no figure, well, they'll bring a Filmation figure in September, but there'll be no, September? Yeah, in September, so there'll be 2 in October. What can I say? He slipped out because of all the legs and the extra eyes, and it took a while to develop. But you'll get all your figures this year. That's pretty good, not having to slip out until September. Ram Man doesn't count, because it's still shipping in the first quarter. Gosh, I think that's about Max Steel. Don't forget about Max Steel. Major new launch from Mattel. We're bringing back Max. He hasn't been in the States in about a decade. He's been huge south of the border. He's actually the best-selling action figure line in South America. So he's being relaunched back into the US and Europe. It's a new 6-inch, 5-inch line. Vehicles, action figures with all sorts of action features. He's teaming up with Steel, his robot buddy, to really unlock your potential as a human. And it's going to be a great way for kids to rediscover Max, get into it, and for collectors to get into it again too. There's also some great Fisher-Price younger skewing DC items out. You'll see 2 of their first Imaginext female figures, Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn out there, as well as the new Aquaman sub, and a few other Fisher-Price items in the DC portfolio. I think that's about it for the official stuff. At this point, I'll really open it up to a Q&A, whatever I can answer, and other than that, you're welcome to hang out, chat, and talk, and I'll do other interviews or walkthroughs. Other than that, great toy fair. So let's open up to Q&A. Adam, I saw you first.
Yeah, the Rattler armor, is it just for show, or is that an accompanying accessory pack?
Yes, so the Rattler armor, yes, that will be in the accessory pack. Yes, cool. That will be coming in the next accessory pack. That will also have Natasha's sword. Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
Is the Filmation, are you planning a full 12-month subscription for 2014? No idea. Or is this kind of a one-off?
Right now, it's just a 6-figure series for 2013. It's kind of anniversary, the 30th anniversary series, where we did an extra 6 figures in 12. The 12 line shipped every other month throughout the year. For 13, that extra add-on 6 figure is shipping only in the fall, every month. So right now it's 6 figures. But you're still, it doesn't mean you're still not going to get Filmation characters in the main line. Just like you've got Fangman. In fact, there is at least one more Filmation character in the main subscription, in addition to the 6 Filmation characters you're going to get yourself. So by the end of the year, you're going to have a lot of Filmation characters. Hold on. Yes, then I'll get you, Kelly.
Regarding the TV series, do you have all the licenses, or are there some likenesses you don't have?
I believe we have all the major ones. The only one I'm not sure of off the top of my head is Mr. Freeze. I can't remember. I just haven't seen a figure of it, so I don't know if it's in development. But I don't think there were any major holdouts. I don't want to start a rumor that Mattel can't do Mr. Freeze, because honestly, I don't know off the top of my head.
Do you know how many more there are going to be?
I think there's at least 3 more. I can't confirm that, though. Unfortunately, I don't work on day-to-day on that brand, but I know there's more than what you're seeing.
And just Joker and at least a couple more, probably.
Yeah, there is a Joker coming. He just wasn't ready for the show. Cal.
Which conventions will we be able to find the Masters of the Universe convention exclusive at?
We're definitely going to be at PowerCon, and most likely we'll be at New York Comic Con. We'll also make him available, we have Strobo here, to other international conventions. I know Grayskull Con, Eternia Con, there's an Australian convention, a Canadian convention. So pretty much anyone who runs a fan con or an international con, just contact us, and then just like we did last year with Temple Government Sorceress, we can make Strobo available to you to buy multiples.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Strobo will actually also be available as a early access figure to subscribers at some point early in the year. Very limited number. So people who are subscribers of Eternia
I was hoping to get the other side too.
Very small number before the convention season.
Like everything.
Now the other question, with the Filmation sub line, will that be able to be combined with the regular subscription line and be shipped together to save on the shipping?
Yes, starting with the second figure. So just like with every subscription we do, the first figures can't combine, but then so the first figure is July, so the second figure in August will combine with any other sub you already have.
Oh, okay.
Are there any more figures? I just need to get a couple quick pictures. I'll be out here.
We definitely are looking at new ways to do more Ghostbuster figures, and it's not, the line isn't over. Really, we're working with our partners at Sony on what the next step for the entertainment will be, and kind of once they know, once they go ahead,
I can't figure out how to change it. That's awesome. Keep it.
There's been Monster High on many No, for that's the future.
You have to ask the Monster High team. Yeah.
Who's on Matty Collector?
Well, that was just the Comic-Con. Yeah, the Comic-Con item we sell. We've never sold mainline. I don't know what the collector's got. You know what? Go to MonsterHigh.com and let them. No, seriously, if you guys want to see Monster High on Matty Collector, please let the Monster High team know.
I told them. They told me to tell you.
I'm well aware of that.
I told them at Comic-Con last year. They said to tell the marketing people.
Well, it's the Monster High team. That's their call. They want to do a Matty one. So go to MonsterHigh.com and let them know. Yes.
The Batman Beyond reissue is, other than the wings, is it the same figure, straight reissue as the original?
Eric, the Batman Beyond, it's not a new head, right? It's the same.
No, it's a new head.
It is a new head.
It's a new head in the addition of the wings. It has a matte finish on it as opposed to
Batman Beyond.
So that was a matte finish as opposed to gloss, a new head and new wings on the Batman Beyond original retail figure.
It's been a while since we did it. I can't remember. But definitely on that side.
All right, so yes, confirm new head and new paint job. Other questions?
Go.
Yeah.
I noticed you have Damian Wayne out. That's the Batman Unlimited Retail.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people have been wanting the Dick Grayson Batman. Originally, they were together in the comics. And Damian Wayne has sort of survived into the New 52. But have we sort of missed the window for a Grayson?
We did a Dick Grayson Batman. We did two. We did two different versions of Dick Grayson Batman. I believe Daniel, it was Wayne 17, 16.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
In DC Universe Classics?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember what Wayne it was?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, no, we did it. Yeah. Just try Google search. Sure. Want it? We'll let you cancel your order, just like we do with the hoverboard. So if you don't want it, you can cancel. But I can't. I mean, if you reorder, then you're gonna have to pay $275 or possibly $300 pay up. So now that you've seen it, you don't want it, which I cannot imagine. Yeah, you can cancel your order. No problem. You think it's a little bit too small? No problem. Cancel your order. I mean, not that I encourage you to do that, but you have that option. So we're not going to force anyone to have an accent. So yeah, you don't want it? No problem. We'll cancel it. We're more than happy to cancel your order. It hasn't shipped. You haven't been charged. No harm, no foul. But I strongly encourage you not to do that because it's only going to go up in price. I can't imagine what the aftermarket value is going to be.
Oh, no kidding.
But
God.
it is a little bit smaller than the full box. Absolutely. This is what you're able to cost out. And we thank you guys for trusting us and pre-buying it. Based on the illustration, that's unheard of. Yes, it is a little bit smaller, but is anyone really disappointed with this?
No.
I just can't imagine. This is amazing. So if you really don't like it, hey, we'll make it right for you. We won't ship you something you don't want, but I wouldn't encourage it.
And the masters of the universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor. And the masters of the universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!"